Sir?
And you offer no apology today and no regrets. Haven't heard the word apologize, haven't heard the word regret, haven't heard I misspoke and it was heated and I made a mistake. Haven't heard any of those words.
Sir, actually, it wasn't heated, and I'm not apologizing for pointing out your character.
Good. So you're jolly well fine, and you want the American public and the people up here to vote, that may or may not vote for you, to know that you supported the felonious, violent attack on me from behind.
I did not say I supported it. I said I understood it.
Well, joining me now to explain it is Montana Senator Steve Daines. Welcome back, Senator Daines. Okay, sir, go ahead. Would you please tell me what that was about?
Well, as we say out in Montana, Larry, things got a little western up here on the hill today. Let me say this. Markwayne Mullin, the great senator from Oklahoma, is a close friend of mine. In fact, we got elected to the U.S. House together, Larry, back in 2012. I served one term in the House and came to the Senate in 2014, and Markwayne came several years later. I've known him a long time. He is a great patriot. This guy is a fighter, and he's the kind of guy you want to have leading DHS for this country because, as you know, the world is increasingly dangerous. After Joe Biden let in over 10 million illegals into our country, we've got our work cut out for us. Think about the Iranian sleeper cells in our country at the moment. You want to have a guy like Markwayne Mullin at the top of that organization. He is a man of high integrity. He's a compassionate father. Got a little scuffle today. I guess if I were advising Senator Paul, I would have said, it's probably a discussion we've had offline before the hearing rather than take it in front of the cameras.
Yeah, they ought to just go out, have a steak and a couple of beers together. But Senator Daines, so A, he'll get through, Senator Mullin will get through committee, and B, he'll be confirmed as the DHS secretary?
He will. He's going to have even bipartisan support. Senator Fetterman of Pennsylvania has indicated he's going to support the nomination at the committee level, and that means we'll see his support most likely on the floor level. But Markwayne Mullin will be the next Secretary of Homeland Security.
So if you confirm him as the next Homeland Security Secretary, is it going to have enough financing? I mean, are we going to get through this boycott of DHS?
It's nuts, Larry. I call this reindeer games up here on Capitol Hill. This is now day 33. The Democrats decided to shut down DHS at a time when our nation needs those kind of resources on the front lines. Look what's going on in TSA. I understand right now the Houston airport, 3 to 4 hour delays because the TSA agents aren't getting paid. God bless those TSA agents around our country who are not getting paid but still showing up for work. But we should not allow the Democrats to use a shutdown to put the pain on the American people because they're making political points after what happened with ICE up in Minneapolis. Let's remember something. President Trump and Tom Homan, with his leadership, have already made a number of changes in response to what happened in Minneapolis. They're putting new leadership in place. They're talking about body cams. They're being a little more judicious in terms of where they lean in, where they lean back. They've done all the right things. But one other thing, Larry, let's remember there's 22,000 ICE agents that show up to work every day. They've taken 150,000 dangerous illegals off of our streets already. The death threats against ICE agents are up 8,000% from where they were a year ago. They've got one of the toughest jobs in America to keep us safe. It's terrible that Chuck Schumer and the Democrats are using them as a political pawn for their political objectives.
Well, I think just me personally, no matter what Mr. Schumer and the other Dems say, they basically want to defund ICE, even to end ICE. That's what I think and they want to reopen the borders. That's what I think their underlying mission is. But Senator Daines, just last one. Senator McCormick, Dave McCormick, was talking to our Jesse Waters the other night, and he's saying that Schumer submitted on paper a number of, I'll call them conditions for DHS funding, and Trump agreed. He's already agreed. So why don't they just vote in favor of it and let's end this nonsense?
Because they don't want to solve the problem. They want to keep inflicting pain. They want to keep their base riled up, this radical left base. And you're exactly right, Larry. This is a group of leaders in our country that if given power again, whether in the presidency or in the United States Senate, the borders will be wide open again, and they would defund ICE. It's insanity. As a father, a grandfather now of 7, I want my children and grandchildren safe. Thank God for President Trump and his leadership that's making our nation safer.
That's what I think their ideological objective is, Senator, but at least let's solve the near-term problem. Anyway, Senator Daines, thank you, sir. We appreciate it, as always. Hope to see you soon.
Thanks, Larry.